Good morning, y'all. Machiavelli Mills TV. I just came from taking my garbage out and hot right in front of the camera. So, Amy Robach, former television reporter for ABC News and former breaking news anchor slash fill-in anchor for Good Morning America, says there's been a price to pay for choosing love with TJ Holmes. For those who don't know, Amy Robach and TJ Holmes were both involved in an affair with each other, right? They both were married and their spouses found out that they were dealing with one another, and then the world found out. They were fired from their job, and then they've been together since then, right? Now I don't know if TJ Holmes was saying he was separated from his wife the whole time they were messing around. I don't know if they both were separated at the time when they first started dating, but at some point they became separated from their spouses, and then they're divorced. But I believe initially they were engaging in adultery with each other, right? Allegedly. So, now she's saying there's been a price to pay for love with TJ Holmes. And I'm like, oh Lord. And so it begins. She say, wait a minute. I'm regretting being with this black man already. This shit is not turning out how I thought it was going to turn out. It's not working out for the better for me. It's been a price to pay for this. Nah. Leaving race out of it. But honestly, I believe she knows she messed up her reputation, right? In the process of being with TJ Holmes. She has now, she messed up her reputation. She's been looked at as a sneaky link or a home wrecker. And that has maybe probably had people giving her the side eye, is I'm sure has messed up some of her potential hirings in certain places, because they're looking like, yo, you started messing around with somebody on the job, and that's very unprofessional. And from what I heard, allegedly TJ Holmes is out there getting busy over there at the job. I feel like I heard TJ Holmes is knocking down a few of them women up in there. And so now they're looking like, hold on, you messed it up for a dude who was rocking out with a few young women at the job, allegedly. So now I think she got the egg on her face. But she got to stay with TJ Holmes for a few years. After all the chaos, to justify the chaos that they created from their cheating, to justify the chaos that their cheating caused, she got to be with him for a few years, for real now. I really do think she got to be with him for at least 2 years or something like that, 2-3 years, to justify all the stuff that went down and what happened to them. But I really don't think they really planned on being each other's real life vacation. I really don't. I think they were a temporary fix, a little escape from their real lives and their marriage. But then they got found out by the world, and they felt like they had to follow through with the whole relationship to make it seem like, hey, this wasn't something to just throw it away for. It was obviously worth it in the end. We're madly in love with each other, etc., etc. But I really don't think that was what the setup was supposed to be. I think they just felt like they had to follow through with it after the world found out. And now I believe Amy Robach is probably seeing all the stuff that TJ Holmes' wife was complaining about during their home life. She's seeing all the stuff she had a problem with, and she's ready to drop the brother like a bad habit right now. She say, God damn it, I'm ready for you to go. I'm ready to drop you like a bad habit. It's either that or the bread getting low. One of the two. Either the bread getting low over there, or she's seeing all the stuff that his wife probably was complaining about and saying she's ready to go. Either way, from that quote right there, from her saying that there's been a price to pay for choosing love with TJ Holmes, to me it seems like she's preparing to throw that man under the bus. She's preparing to throw him under the bus at the drop of a dime, and it's going to happen probably later this year at some point. She's going to probably drop a tell-all book and make TJ Holmes the villain and mastermind behind their whole relationship, and you're going to see she's going to spill it all. You're going to get all the intricate details of how they hooked up and what was going on. It just sounds like a tell-all book is coming, or a Netflix special. I feel like she's going to get a Netflix documentary or something, man. And she's going to go on this, I'm sorry, he lied and cheated on me too narrative. It's going to be, I promise you, she probably going to get a Netflix special, and it's going to be the, I'm sorry, y'all, he lied and cheated on me too. That's going to be the narrative, man. I'm like, oh, TJ, you're going to find yourself in a pickle, brother. This woman sounds like a damsel in distress right now with there's been a price to pay for choosing love with TJ Holmes. She sounds like a damsel in distress. God damn it. This shit is not working out the way I thought it would be, the way I thought it would work out. And I'm sure she's not getting good looks from her colleagues. You know, there are some people who are not judgmental. We feel like, hey, things happen, but there are people who judge those things. Seriously. You know, especially like other women and men too. Men too. Men look at women who are philanderers with a look of disapproval. Now, in relationships, we know there are men who often philander too, but men don't. A lot of times, men don't look at other male philanderers the same way they look at a woman philanderer, because they look like, hold on, wait a minute. Men look at women who cheat differently. Let's be for real, we do. And so when you look at a woman who you feel like, oh, she threw away her marriage for this other married man and threw away her career, people scoff at that, man. Not scoff, but they stick their nose up at that. They look down upon that type of stuff. And I think she has smeared her reputation in the process. I don't know how things are working out for TJ Holmes. I don't know if he getting, but I believe he probably catching hell too for that. Because it look like, yo, you left your wife and now you over here booed up trying to play, you know, loving man and like y'all are just in a loving household and y'all just all together and y'all just madly in love after you were cheating on your spouse. Y'all both were cheating on your spouses. And people gonna look at that differently, especially in I'm gonna say the corporate world, but in the media world, people look at that with disdain. So I don't know, man, but I just feel like, hey, it's coming at some point. She gonna throw that brother under the bus, and we gonna get that tell-all book, and she gonna be like, yo, this was hell for me. TJ be at home. I didn't seen him texting other girls. I didn't caught him out on a date with another woman. I didn't seen pictures of him or with another woman on Facebook, Instagram, etc. I feel like that's coming soon. I really do, man. But, you know, best of luck to them both. But I see the writings on the wall. Machiavelli Mills TV. I'm out. Peace.